suit. They got nothing to say. Some people got the right words and they're what we need to hear.
So this is ladies' night.
This is ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Everyone's Googling this song right now. It's true. You're like, what song is that?
Oh no, we're so old.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, stop this.
Our parents play that over and over.
Yeah.
We still look really good.
My brother
what
asked me who
matters.
Queen Latifah was.
Oh.
No, Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
18-year-old asked me who was Missy Elliott.
No
It
way.
killed me.
Play them, play them. I can't stand the rain.
It's my window. I can't
so
stand
fire.
the
What's the
rain.
video where she was like, do it again. You're gonna be like, what?
I used to love
know.
Bosu
Yo,
Balls because
you
of
don't
like one of
even
her
know.
videos.
Was a hot
You
voice.
guys ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready.
Are you
want me
ready?
to pick it up?
Come on.
Okay.
Bless
Let the
us.
magic
wait,
play.
Bless us.
Camera, please.
What is the question?
Okay, got it. Ooh, why are black women sensitive about their hair?
Oh Lord.
Why did that have to be the one? I feel like you saw it.
That is the one.
And you like,
You pick that.
because it's society. Society makes us feel like our hair is different and wrong. And like someone always, I get like annoyed when like people are like, oh, but that kid has good hair, this and that, whatever.
I know,
and just
right.
because
like,
this
The
is
whole
how the
good
way we
hair,
grew
bad
up.
defines what good hair is, right?
Right.
This
So
is
it's
how
like,
we were brought up by
Yeah.
even our moms telling us, oh, this kid has good hair. What good hair means anyway.
yeah, so you automatically think that you don't have good hair, right?
I think it has more to do with what we see in the media, what we
grew
see
up
in
with
magazines, on TV. Like, no one looked like us growing up. You know,
Growing up, yeah.
Thankfully, the future generations, they see a little bit better representation. But for us, for our generation, we didn't see see people like us.
We have
And when we
European
did
standards.
see people like us, they tried to look more like European standards
Right.
of beauty.
You know, Oprah argued that point because she's like, she's always been natural. And she's like, and she's done this to like, so little girls looking at her. And like, she
Right.
got mad when someone like brought that up to her. She's like, I've always been natural. And so when people say that
Right.
no one was like them on media, she's like,
Yeah.
I felt like I had the most powerful platform.
Okay, but
Right.
isn't
But that's like
Oprah
one
also the same
person.
person who lost all her hair doing a bad perm in the early stages of her career?
Yeah, that was
Really?
the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
She lost all
And
her
that-
hair.
She lost
It's
all her
true.
hair.
And that's
Yeah.
when she went natural.
Yeah, it's
After
this
that,
is
she
when
went
she
natural.
exactly. Yeah.
Cindy.
You can see that. You can see it though in like her shows.
Yeah,
where it
really.
just
She
starts
had
to
the short hair at
deteriorate.
some point.
Yeah.
Yes, she
Okay,
did.
but also it's because we grew up and we see like little white girls and doing their hair in the morning. It's really easy. But for us, and our moms, we're like, I remember sitting on the floor, like, and my mom combing my hair, like that. It's horrible.
The hot iron.
Like,
Oh,
And she's like, just
Torture.
be very still so it doesn't
Yeah.
pop you. And I'd be like,
So I grew up in the suburbs, right? Like right off the island of Montreal, Quebec. And in my school at the time, so we're talking about like what, second grade here, second, third grade. And it was me, my brothers, and one mixed girl. That was it in the whole
Really?
school.
Me
in the
too,
whole
same.
freaking school.
Yeah, me too.
And
Really?
so
The
I
only
grew
black
up-
people.
Yeah, I grew up like being the only black
Black
girl.
girl. Me too.
And so I would see all these other little girls with their hair and doing the hair flip and doing all these things.
I know.
I was
And
the
then,
same in Texas. I
you
didn't think it
know,
was like
so-
that here though, because
Oh,
there's
yeah,
such
yeah,
a
yeah,
huge
yeah, yeah.
Haitian.
No,
like,
it was
big time
definitely
here.
like that.
If you grew up in Montreal North, okay, but the suburbs, forget it.
Forget it.
Forget it.
So
Too, yeah.
I always felt
Yeah.
like the weird one out, And
And
then,
the hair, and they go, oh,
yeah, what's up with your hair?
can I
And they
touch your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember kids making fun of me because of my hair and things like that. And then when I moved to the States, when I moved to New York, I was like, oh my God, all these black people. That's amazing. I am amongst my people. And then I started school and I got teased. I got teased for being too white as a black person. And so that really hurt me as a kid because I was like, oh, okay, well, Like
You don't fit
in
nowhere.
Canada,
Yeah.
I was too black, and here
too white.
I'm too white. And then I was teased about that, and then like I didn't know about like the coolest trends and stuff, so I wasn't cool enough. And my hair, and you know, my hair is like straight up from the motherland.
It is.
Like that back
snappy?
kitchen, it don't get straight.
I
Okay.
mean, it's not that it's snappy, but it's like,
I've seen it.
It don't get straight.
it's strong.
So it's just really strong.
snappy.
And so you would have the black girls who were able to really straighten their
Right,
hair,
right.
and they were the popular kids.
Right.
And so my hair could never get really that straight. No matter how
How
long
hard.
I left that perm in. And you know when they're like, when it starts burning, say something, and I would try to hold it in. I'm like, if I hold it in a little bit longer, it's going to be straighter. And it didn't
No,
matter. My
didn't
hair,
matter.
the minute a little touch of humidity would happen,
Nothing.
okay.
But
So-
are you in peace with your hair now?
Now I'm in peace with it.
Yeah.
Now honestly, me wearing any kind of extensions or any kind of anything,
Yeah.
it's usually more for convenience
Yeah, I
purposes.
agree.
You know?
But
And
don't you find that we're lucky to like change our hair and do all kind of stuff that white girls
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
do?
we have a lot of
Yeah.
versatility with
Now
it.
they're,
which I
they're kind of jealous.
appreciate.
They want
Yeah.
that.
Kim Kardashian made that happen.
Everybody
by
wants
the
it.
way, with all the wigs and whatever.
And the extensions, yeah.
And the extensions and the
But celebrities
revealed
do that
everything
normally.
are secrets, by the way.
Well,
you know?
in media in general, you usually, whatever your nationality is,
Yes.
you tend to need to wear extensions and wigs and things like that, just
Yes.
because you go through so much, right? You're always shooting, your hair always needs to be perfect.
Right.
So even if you're white, you're gonna wear extensions so that your hair always looks perfect for
Right.
the camera.
Yeah.
Right.
But for some reason, only black women had that stigma
I agree.
of having the fake hair.
There was this YouTube video where a black man who was dating a white woman was like he was there and his girlfriend was there, his wife, whatever, and he was just like, why am I here, this and that, whatever. And they're like, she was like, just wait, because he was always bragging that like his girlfriend, who was this white woman, had like such beautiful hair and this and that, whatever, and she just took out each extension, like the clip-ons one by
Right.
one, and then she had on the halo clip-on, and then she actually had like really thin hair. He was just there like
That reminds me of that
In
movie.
shock.
You see that movie, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
yeah.
You know when he goes to a prostitute and she takes off her butt, takes off her leg?
And he
Oh
was
my
like
God.
in shock, and he was just all like, my mom has better hair than you, and she was just all
Wow.
like, and it was the fact that he was like in shock that was even like a possibility, and she was
Right.
just like, I just kept him in because it seemed like that's what you really
liked.
liked.
Right.
And like for him, he had never really known that
But
other
why is it that-
nationalities have.
Why is it that
weave.
only black women have that stigma of having fake hair?
'Cause it's a
Even
bad
though
hair thing.
they all do it.
Yeah, but do people actually know that?
No,
They
No,
don't.
they
They
don't.
They don't know that.
they don't know.
know.
Why? Is it because it
They don't
blends
get
in
it.
better?
No, I've had people
I
come
don't
up to
know.
me. I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, you have a nice tan." I swear.
Tan.
Oh,
You
wow.
have a nice tan.
You're like, what
I'm
do you
black.
mean tan?
Like I'm black. Like this is like
Oh, because
Right.
of your hair.
no. People just like don't
They don't
know
realize.
like who
Yeah,
you are, what you
exactly.
are. Like, oh, is this your hair? They don't know.
They don't know.
Like, are you just tan?
Okay,
Right.
but see, that's
People
another
are
thing.
really, like-
I've been to a party, and then a guy was like, you know, at the time I was wearing an afro. Part of it was my hair, part of it was not. And,
Which part?
and the guy was like, "Oh my God, I love your hair. It's so cool." Da, da, da. And I'm like, "Oh, thank you, thank you." And he's like, "Is it yours?" But like we're in a circle. There's all these people around, and I'm like,
Lied.
but I'm just like,
Yes,
okay,
it is.
why is it so okay to ask a black woman that? I'm like, 50% of the people in the room right now have fake boobs. Do you go and ask them if they have fake boobs?
True.
No.
That's rude. for him to
Like,
say that.
why are you asking me that?
Girl, I know for
You
a
know,
fact
like-
that white women wear extensions.
But not
A
just
lot,
that.
a
It's
lot,
just that
a
no
lot.
one asks them that.
No.
No one will ask them that. No one will ask you, is your nose real?
No.
Is your
It's just
butt
fake
real?
hair.
It's
Yeah,
but,
it's true.
But yet
Once
for
they
our
find out,
hair,
they can't stop asking.
We
Like,
had
oh,
a
it's like
weave
horsehair.
drying
Yeah, like,
station
what is that?
in the gym.
Horrible.
A weave drying station.
What?
They would, girl,
What?
I think.
What do you mean?
They put
A
their
weave
weave
drying-
up. Like, so there's an area in the showers that, like, you could, like, put your weaves up there so that they don't get white for all white women.
Where?
A big part.
It's for white women. So then it's extensions. Because,
extensions.
for black women it's weave. For white women it's extensions.
Yes. And they like just take their hair out and put it out there on like
No
our
way.
hooks.
I've never heard that before. That's
Never
hilarious.
heard that.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
So
I'm shocked.
I think the reason one of the reasons we're so sensitive about it is, one, because for some weird reason we're so singled out about this. That's one. And two, I think because we've been taught so much by popular media and Western standard of beauty that we're not beautiful, so that adds to the complex.
And also we're trying to like change our natural hair into some other kind of hair.
I think we think
Always.
too deeply into it though. Like
Yeah.
Sierra recently said that she wants her daughter to see her wigs as like costume.
Right.
And like not something that makes her, but something that adds to like the outfit that she goes out on the day for,
Like
and stuff
wearing
like that.
accessories or
Yeah, I think that we are too uncomfortable with saying like I have a wig on, I have
Right.
yeah, but the question is, why are we this uncomfortable?
because of society, media, 100%.
That's it.
But we have to like. Our
Switch it.
generation has to switch it and be like, today I feel like putting on a pink wig and like blue contacts because that goes with my outfit today, and I'm gonna do it. And it's
Well,
just
my
a
husband
costume.
would love that.
Okay, but are we
like-
ashamed of our natural hair?
No,
That's the question.
we?
I think some people are.
I think people are.
I think some people definitely are. I think
are.
some people are. I think some people.
It's difficult.
It's a lot more work.
man.
Everyone's like, oh, it's so much work.
But some people
Oh, it's
really
so
hide it. Some
difficult.
people
I have
hide
to
it.
admit that it's difficult, man.
I do think it's more work because our hair needs to be very moisturized all the time.
Yes.
For this weather here, especially,
Yes.
it takes more work, more care. It takes more love, So I understand that, especially I think for our industry and even yours in the fitness industry, because
Man,
you work
shrinkage
out.
is
Yeah,
real.
you work out and
I
you
can
sweat
go
and
out
stuff
and
like
like
that.
have like the best ponytail, and then by the end it's just like.
It shrinks, right? Because of the shrinkage, yeah. So depending on the industry that you work in, it can get harder.
I agree.
I find. I think maybe I would be more open to my natural hair if I wasn't so like in the public eye. Yeah,
You
if
think
I was
so?
like, if I was, yeah, if I,
What about your
if my
man?
life was more private. When I'm at home and I wash my hair and I have an afro on, he's like this.
They love
He's
it.
like, wow.
No, they
and he's
love
like
it.
touching it. And he's like, man, it's so
They
different.
love the
It's
natural
so
hair.
Cool. Yeah.
Really?
He's like fascinated
People who love
by
you, they're
it.
always like, oh, I love your hair when it's just like natural.
Yeah, he's
And you're like,
fascinated by
really?
it.
You're like,
Because for him, it's like, it's so different. It's like this rare thing.
Oh, so he
doesn't-
saw you supernatural.
Oh, yeah. He's seen me supernatural. He's seen the shrinkage when it's wet and it's like this long.
I remember my ex used to like washing my hair. He used to like washing my hair because it would like just
He was-
transform. And he'd be like, it's a sponge. And he's like, this is a miracle.
Okay, I have to tell them though. So with
Oh,
her
no.
new husband,
Are you serious? Okay, fine,
with
whatever.
her new husband, for the longest time, she was like, he cannot see my natural hair. And like for years, okay. And I was like, okay, girl, come on. This is gonna be your forever husband.
I was
He
like,
needs to see your
no.
real
You
hair.
think
Your current
Yeah,
My
that's
current
Okay.
husband,
My other
she
one-
would not show
He
it
was
to him.
Why?
too infatuated
Why?
with it. Like,
But your
it doesn't
husband's
matter.
black,
His
though.
mom is blonde, blue eyes, and like
I
he
see.
grew
She
up with
did
his
not
white
want-
side of the family. Like he didn't grow up with
okay.
his
He
black
doesn't
side.
Black side.
So for him, like my hair is still
Yeah.
foreign, right?
Meanwhile, I'm like, husband, this is what I look like.
How do you
Take it or
avoid
leave
that,
it.
though? How do you avoid
I
that,
don't
though?
anymore. I did.
Not
And
anymore,
I
yeah.
just gave up.
But before, it's
It
like,
was a lot
that's
of work.
hard. That's hard.
It was just a hustle. Like he would be gone.
Wait for him to
He would
travel.
be traveling, and I'd be like, I show you.
She's like, come do my hair.
Real talk. And then I just gave
Real
up.
talk.
I was just like, fuck. I was like,
But
forget
you know
this.
why
And he helped me cut my weave out.
my
and I was
boyfriend
like, all right.
haven't seen me natural.
No
Never.
way.
Does he
You need
know?
to do it.
It
It's
changes.
liberating.
Well,
It's
I will.
liberating.
It's
You know you have a
liberating.
wig? Does he know you have a
Well,
wig?
he knows I have weave extensions, but
doesn't know.
he's never
He
seen
needs to
me.
see it. And you know what? It in
It
a weird
changes.
way, not only does it change it, not only is it liberating, but when you see their reaction, it's kind of like, you're like,
They love it.
yeah,
I
you're like,
overthought
why,
it. Like,
why
I
am
was
I
like,
overthinking
They
this?
love
Girl,
it.
he tells
you
me
know
to take my
what?
hair out
He
now.
said
He
exactly.
unbraids
They're
my
always like,
extensions.
oh, I like your hair like
She'll
that.
massage
you know
my
what?
scalp.
Oh,
Doesn't
wow.
it shows to you
Yeah.
how much
They
we've
love
been
you.
brainwashed?
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is in our head.
Right.
So sad.
And that's the part that's sad, and that's the part that we need to undo.
Yeah.
Right.
Because-
Especially with our daughters.
Right.
Yeah. If we
Because
have
these
one, then, yeah.
men, like, they're in our lives and they love us and they marry, and they put up with a lot of our BS. And I'm pretty sure, okay, just hair is not going to change that.
No.
You know what I
No,
mean?
no.
So
You're right.
there's a lot of brainwashing to undo.
You're
And I
right.
think, I used to be bothered by all the hair questions. And my husband, every time I'd go see his family would have questions about my hair. Like every time. And sometimes I'd have like a wrap on, and he's like, oh, they're going to love that. That's real African looking. And I'm like, really? Like, what's up with that? Why is that even a topic of conversation? But I'm realizing that it's really just curiosity.
Yeah.
It's curiosity
The unknown.
and it's the unknown. And I am starting to get to the point where I feel like it's a special thing. It's special that our hair is so particular.
It is.
It's so different. It stands out so much that apparently it's making a whole
Conversation, a whole topic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
making
yeah.
a
But
whole
now, like,
conversation.
black culture is like the culture. Like, everybody wants to have.
Big lips, big ass.
Everybody wants that. People want extensions. People want braids, even though
Yeah.
it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
You see that all the time too.
Yeah.
You have to have nappy hair for that, But
For
like,
it to stay, yeah.
for it to stay in, But like now it's like
It's in
people
fashion,
were
yeah.
like celebrated.
Yeah.
Someone once asked me, what kind of Botox, like what kind of fillers did you put in? And I was like, this is natural.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
everything
it's
like
more like that.
contouring, like the coloring. It's all what we have naturally.
Right.
We don't have to do all that.
Right.
We don't.
Yeah.
That's
Our
so-
lips are just full that way.
Our cheekbone. Okay.
So how about cheers to high cheekbones, big butts, big boobs, lips,
And natural hair.
Nappy hair.
and nappy hair.
And nappy hair. Cheers.